Hi, and welcome along to the Buyers Preview Show with White Yardie in the building. How you doing, brother?
There, and I'm good. There.
Have you enjoyed your nice, relaxing week? 1 whole week without football. I think this is like the first time in the whole of this season that we've had a week like that. No Europa League, no Carabao Cup, no FA Cup. Well, FA Cup for everybody else, but nothing for us. No Premier League games during the week either. Just a free week. The Arsenal players must be thinking, boy, I don't know what to do with myself, man. We ain't had this much time off for ages.
Well, them not have no excuses. That's one thing. These players have no excuses to not be fully fit, fully fresh, ready to go. They've had a long. Remember, we played Saturday midday. Yeah, we played early kickoff Saturday. Yeah, so they had a long rest. Yeah, they could have traveled. They could have went Dubai again. Some of them. I wish they did. I wish they did and got. Cause you know some people stuck at Dubai now. Yeah, there's some people in Dubai stuck. I wish certain players went and got stuck there. I'm not calling no names. I give you a clue. He has more here than what was put together.
That could be anybody in the squad, though. But listen, it's a big game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I'm a bit worried, right? Because I'm looking at the next 3 games coming up: Leeds, Manchester City, Leicester. Right. Factor into that in between them games, Benfica. Home and away. Right now.
Oh Lord.
When I look at all those games, all of them are big games, right?
Yeah.
I feel that the Leeds game is very, very important that we get a win for confidence. Yep. We don't want to get because if we lose to Leeds, that's 3 on the bounce. Again, that's bad.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We've got to get a win in this game. And remember, I'm sure you remember the last game.
Yep.
When we played Leeds, down to 10 men, Pepe headbutts Alioski, gets sent off, and we were lucky beyond lucky in that game. They hit the crossbar, they hit the woodwork so many times. They absolutely peppered us. I mean, full credit to the team for holding on for a draw in that game. And we could have won it. Remember, in the end,
if
we could have snatched it. Saka.
Yep.
So this is a must-win
let me tell you something, man.
game.
Like, we lost to Villa and we didn't turn up. You know what I mean? They got the goal very early. We had still had 90 minutes to could have done what we needed to do. We just didn't turn up. You know what I mean? I think that Pepe could use this as an opportunity to redeem his red card that he received against them that time as well. You know what I mean? Because he's got into a bit of form now. He's playing very good on the left, you know. So let's hope he can, you know, go out there and show us, yo, I'm sorry for the red card. Let me make up today and get a goal for you. Yes, we definitely
Pepe's revenge.
Yeah, Pepe's revenge, man. We need. Listen, Robbie, you're right. The remaining fixtures that we have in February is not looking good for us because we're talking about Man City. They haven't want to reach us yet. Leicester. We know what Leicester's about every time.
And it's Leicester away. It's Leicester away.
Exactly. And this is the thing that we need to even. I just hope that. I feel like this is what I feel like. I feel like yes, the Leeds game will be a good. We need that win, but it almost feels like we have to prioritize. Can't say the word. No.
Prioritize.
Benfica.
You got me on it now.
Yo, why you say the word? English lessons with AFTV. Can't say the word.
Prioritize.
Yeah, the Benfica game. Like it really feels like we need a cup. I want a cup at the end of the season. You think I care about finishing in the table because listen, it goes back. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm angry about the FA Cup same way. I'm angry about it same way because we should have still been in the FA Cup and gone through to the next round. Yeah, look who Southampton playing. Bournemouth. We could have there play, but you understand? Southampton
and then you beat
Southampton can be a
Bournemouth.
final.
Yeah, beat Bournemouth in the semi-final. I mean, right. If you prioritize the Europa League, right?
Yeah.
That means that you're going to have to rest players then on Sunday. There's going to have to be certain players you're going to have to leave out. So you're saying, Pepe, and Pepe's been on form. Do you play Pepe in that game?
Yeah, you still play him. Pepe young man. Pepe look like him always want to play a game. I don't think Pepe's got enough games to be tired yet.
All right, Saka. Would you play Saka in that game? Remember the other day he had that hip injury?
Yeah.
Vital player. You're prioritizing that Benfica game. Do you play Saka?
Probably not. This is the thing. I probably would. You know what? Maybe you could play, but play game less time.
No, but you
like
don't want to risk him. You don't want to risk him getting injured, do you?
Yeah, that's true.
Who else? Listen, who else would you play? Leno in goal?
Yeah, how you mean? Play him, yes. Goalkeepers, you know, don't really get that. Like too much. Talking about goalkeepers, you see Martinez, yeah. I like Martinez, and I used to rate him and respect him, and I feel like, I didn't want him to go Villa. I actually think he's a good goalkeeper, and he is a good goalkeeper. We know this. He's very good, but he's very rude. If you shut him out now, yeah, and behave himself. Stop disrespect the club that gave you cups. You never had cups before Arsenal, so behave yourself, yeah. Appreciate it, yeah. He might talk about, he feels like it's a step. What is it? A step up in his career going to Villa. Step up from where? The bench? I must from the bench you step up from. Don't be rude, because we'll be rude back to you, yeah?
Well, I guess
Arsenal.
I guess what he's saying is that when he was at Arsenal, he was on the bench. And if he would have stayed at Arsenal, he was still going to be on the bench. He was not going to be number one. Well, he was going to be number two.
But hopefully it's a personal thing and not the club. Don't disrespect the club. Don't do that.
No, for real.
Because if you never at Arsenal, nobody never know about you.
Very true. Very true. So just going back to that resting thing.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think about, well, I don't know if would I rest Pepe? Maybe.
But you see what it is, Robbie? You say resting, yeah. You have to understand. Remember, they just had a whole week rest, yeah. So
yeah, but I'm not on about resting.
The fact to play these two games, I don't think it'll be too bad because they had a long rest. So it'd be good to get them a game against Leeds to get them back. That yes, let's go fresh and then into Benfica. The only problem is obviously risking injuries. We know Partey is not going to be available and Tini is not going to be available. So that could also mean hopefully they are available for the Benfica game. However, this is something that I am, because the Benfica game's on Thursday.
Yep.
So even
and then we got Man City on the Sunday.
Yeah, but let's be real, man, if we're being real, we can afford to play a full strong team against Leeds and Benfica, and then Man City, we just have to pray for God help we other one day. Understand what I mean? What you're saying is you kind of more rest players for that City game. No. Rest them at City. Yeah, rest them at City.
Yeah.
For the next week for Benfica again. That's how I would.
That kind of listen, and even some of the players that would get rested, right? The ones that are coming in, they're good enough to do a job, and we know what Leeds are going to do.
Yeah,
Leeds are all out attack, man for man marking. They played the same in every single game. They're not going to do what Villa did last week, which is score a goal and just kick back and just keep it low block and make it really, really difficult for Arsenal, right? Mm-hmm. They haven't, they don't play in that style. If they go 1-0 up, they're coming to get 2, 3, 4. I mean, I love the way they play, but it's a very naive way of playing sometimes. They leave themselves wide open, and you can exploit that. So I want to see Odegaard play. For me, Odegaard is the guy I want to see start the game. I'd rest Smith Rowe. I'd keep Smith Rowe back for that Benfica game, because I think he's played a lot of games recently and I think he could do it a little rest, and I would play Odegaard in there from the start. I think I'd still start, I don't know, Saka, do I start with, he's such an important player. I'd start with Aubameyang in this game as well, and I'll tell you the reason why as well. He hasn't had any. Do you know we've not won a game since he hasn't started, right? Him and Tierney, since they haven't been in around, we ain't been winning, right? But if I just feel that Aubameyang's game is suited to this game, in that again, Leeds, they'll push up. If they're on the attack, they'll go pushing forward with loads of players, and that allows a player like Aubameyang to get in behind. This is not a game for hold up play and that. This is going to be a game where win the ball back.
So yeah, play Abba as a striker up front.
Play Aubameyang as a centre forward. I possibly play Martinelli on the left as well, because I think Martinelli deserves a start and he's going to work his socks off He'll get back, but he'll get, again, he'd be great on the counter attack. And then maybe on the right hand side, I still think maybe Saka for me. He's so important.
Yes,
we don't want to lose.
Pepe.
Maybe leave out Pepe for this game and save Pepe for the game against Benfica. This game, even though the Benfica game's the priority, I feel that this game is also important because if we lose this game, it's 3 defeats on the bounce. It's doom and gloom. It's like, you know what I mean? And then you go into that Benfica game and even more is on it. They want to go into that game with a bit of confidence. You know what I mean? You can then you can look at the last 2 games and say, Wolves, we know, freak game, bad refereeing, etc. Aston Villa, stupid mistake at the start, couldn't break them down. But this game, we got back on track. We beat a good Leeds team. Now, bring on Benfica. That's how we want to be going into that game, you know?
But then that means he probably go with Xhaka and Surpassed in the middle.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that. I think, Partey's out.
Key for us, That's going to be key for us with Leeds as well, is the midfield.
Yeah, exactly. Partey's a big miss, but I would definitely go with Surpassed. Definitely. I don't like the combination of Xhaka and El Neni. It's just ultra defensive. It's not positive. For me, if you've got Surpassed in there, at least he's looking to get forward. I've seen him in some games as well, play some very good passes forward. And it'd be good. And as I said, Odegaard, I want to see Odegaard start. When he came on, I saw some nice glimpses.
Let's see what he does. We can't.
Right. Well, it's prediction time.
You might see Willian start in 11.
Prediction. Oh God, no! Please, man. You know what? I'm trying. You know what? I'm trying my hardest, right? Because I don't like treating players as scapegoats.
I know.
I don't want to. You know what I mean? You know. The other day when he had that chance, it was in the what game is it? It's in the Wolves game.
Man United game.
The Man United game.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I wanted him to score that. I was like, please.
I wanted him to score as well.
Yeah, if you would have not even just, I obviously wanted him to score for the team, but I also wanted him to score that for himself because I'm like, maybe that's something that can lift, but when he missed that, and I'm just like, I don't want to scapegoat a guy, but then also I want to see my team doing well. And at the moment, he's so bad.
Exactly.
That you're just like,
him can't help himself. That's saying you cannot help somebody who don't want to help themselves.
Yeah, I reckon he might. Don't be surprised you see him start.
No, I know, brother. Arteta, we are talking about here now.
And you can't, for me, you can't start him against an all-action, pumped-up Leeds team. You know what I mean? You can't. I mean, they got some good players. Bamford.
I think you need to cut him here. I think that would do him some favor. Cut him here. We won't recognize him. Think he's a new player. And then him can start fresh. Cut your hair. Kane roll your hair. Do something with your hair. Maybe that might change your luck. Sometimes you just need to change your luck, Like, do something. Do something different. Shave. Put a part in right now the middle. Like, me don't know. Do something different.
Oh, my God. Right. Let's predict. Arsenal Leeds.
Oh, God almighty.
I'm going 2-1.
Leeds?
Which Leeds? 2-1 Arsenal, man. We've got to get back on track. We're winning.
I got 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
Yeah.
Leicester, Liverpool's the next game.
Woo!
Liverpool. They got this. I'm not even going to say nothing about them getting destroyed last week because we've got City coming up as well.
I don't care. I care. Listen, Liverpool fans, I care zero what you think. I actually don't care. 4 City 1, City 2, City 3, City 4.
Yeah, that was a humiliating.
Somebody will clip that there. Somebody will clip that. And City scored 4 against me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Be quiet with that.
I don't care, man. Listen, man. It is what it is, man. Liverpool, to me.
Leicester are a good team, and they've been playing very, very well.
I'm going Leicester.
What are you going? Leicester what?
2-1.
I'm going the other way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going Liverpool 3-1.
Okay.
I think they're going to bounce back.
Yeah.
Man City versus Spurs. Spurs, of course, who during the week got knocked out in the FA Cup, beaten 5-4 by Everton. I mean, that was some game. Spursy is back.
Spurs.
The funny thing about that game is that they decided to go all, attacking, and they still got beat.
Whoppings. Whop, whop, whop. Whop, whop. They didn't know what happened to them. Everton just whop, whop, whop. Whop, whop. All over the place, all over the shop. Whop. Expressions. Everton. As I was saying, expressions losing, not oozing, you're losing.
I can't see nothing apart from a City win.
Yeah, City. You go on first. Me go on.
But then you know what? Spurs do all right against City.
That's a lucky one time, man. Them go. More lose.
3-1 again. 3-1.
Yeah. I was actually gonna say 3-1 as well. But you know what? I feel like, come on, City. 2-0. 2-0. But you know what? City want revenge from the time when they beat them.
Yeah.
So,
the Spurs, though, the one thing about Spurs,
but 2-0.
The one thing about Spurs with Harry Kane and Son, I don't think it'll be a clean sheet. But and the final game, Everton versus Fulham. Everton, of course, who got through to the next round, and their reward for that was to get Man City in the next round. But they've got Fulham. Yeah.
I like Fulham, I actually do. They play good football. I just feel like sometimes they're not very clinical up front, but they're getting the goals now, and they're getting a couple points here and there picking up. Everton has started the season well, but over the last couple of, it's like they will win and then lose, they win and then lose. Then it's like they're not very consistent. And
got a good draw against Man United the other day, and then go and the following game beat Tottenham. I mean, that's good, man.
Yeah, well,
if that was us, we'd be gassed up right now.
But this is what we're saying. It's like this season is so unpredictable that you see that, and then you're gonna lose to Sheffield or Brighton, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, like it's like it's not working out. It's like look at Villa. Villa beat us, and then next minute then go play and get beat up by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Brighton or somebody. It's just how it goes. I feel like Fulham. I'll go for a draw.
Yeah, what?
1-1.
I actually think this could be the shock of the weekend.
Yeah.
Because you know why? The other night, they played 120 minutes.
Tired.
Really, really must be tired. They got an injury, I think, to Calvert-Lewin. I don't know if he'll be fit for the game. And one thing about Fulham, they're all action. Again, they've been playing very attacking. They are a bit open. They don't. I'm going for a 1-0 Fulham win. 1-0 Fulham win. So those are the scores. Where are we this month? I'm losing track of months, man. How many games?
Yeah, I think you're winning. I think you're winning this month already.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, we're getting back into the studio soon, and we are going to be doing the forfeits. I got 1 to do. He's got 2 to do. So we are going to be. We want your suggestions on some forfeits as well, right? So put them in the comments below. But I'm looking forward to that. But Yardie, thanks very much. Can't wait to get back into the studio, man. I'm dead. You know me, just streaming. I like to be there live and direct.
We're soon back, and as you said, we're going to have new things to the show as well. Once we're back in the studio, entertainment and bringing you all. And also to people who always say, "Oh, why do we spend time talking about other teams? When we're 10th, we're 11th, yeah, and we're in the same league. We're in the same league as every other team, so we will talk about every other team, whether you like it or not. So if you don't like it, I saw it go. Tune in again. We talk about your team again.
Might have to start talking about the Bundesliga or Serie A or something like that. If we don't start getting some wins, man, the season is over. Listen, thanks, Yardie.
League if you want.
Take care.
All right.